huge welcome back to Stace Does Travel and a huge welcome to this video which is all about my plans for my upcoming Disneyland Paris trip this week. I am heading back to Disneyland Paris literally 8 days after I last got back from there, which sounds absolutely crazy, but I promise it's not. This trip was already booked before the previous trip, and for the previous trip I was there for the first day of the Disney Music Festival, and I'm so glad that I went. So having two trips so close together is going to be so worth it, but I'm going to tell you all about my plans for this trip. So I'm actually spending this trip with 3 of my lovely friends. So we have Lauren, Felice and Emma. I will introduce them in the first vlog. Won't be travel day, but it'll be the first day at the parks purely because I'm spending travel day all on my lonesome. I'm meeting the girls out in Paris, but I will explain all about my travel plans in just a second. So I am flying to Paris from Bristol Airport with EasyJet. That's normally how I do things. I did go from Gatwick last time and it was a very long way because I do live in South Wales. So going from Bristol this time over to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. My flight is at like 7:30 in the evening, which means I land at about 10 o'clock, which is fine, but I've decided this time to actually stay somewhere near the airport rather than get a taxi from the airport into, wherever I need to go near Disney. And that's purely because it's a bit of a safety issue for me. I did get a taxi last time I went to Disney on my own and it was fine, I just didn't feel comfortable. So this time I've actually got a hotel near the airport, which is the Mercure, I don't know how to say it, Mercure, you know what I mean? The Mercure Convention Centre at Charles de Gaulle Airport. So it's not quite in the airport, but it is sort of like down the road a little bit, and apparently there is a shuttle, like a shuttle train that literally goes back and forth between terminals 1, 2 and 3, and there's also a stop for like the hotels that are nearby, so I'm going to attempt that, so we'll see how that goes. That's called the CDG Val Shuttle. I can't speak today, I'm so sorry. So I'm going to be giving that a go, and I am staying at the Mercure Hotel, which should be lovely. I've heard very good things about it, so I'm very much looking forward to that. Then the next morning I'm getting a very early TGV train over to Disney. I think my train's at like 7:10 in the morning, but it means I'll have time then to get to Sequoia Lodge, which is where we're staying, spoiler alert. Time to get to Sequoia Lodge, check in, drop the bags off, meet Emma and Felice. Lauren is joining us later that day, and then we can head into the parks at Extra Magic Hour and just go and have an absolute day of magic. So yes, we are staying at Sequoia Lodge, which I'm so excited about. I love that hotel. It's my favourite on-site Disneyland Paris hotel. I've got a lot of good memories there from when I was young with my parents, and I'm so excited to be back at Sequoia Lodge for the first time since, I'm pretty sure, late 2023, so it's been a long time since I've stayed there, so I'm really looking forward to being there and taking in the vibes and just being close to the parks. Like, I was really far off site on my last trip, so I'm really excited to just have the parks in walking distance. As for our actual plans in the parks, we are of course going to be taking in everything to do with the Disney Music Festival. I'm so excited to see all of the entertainment all over again. It was just the most fantastic thing ever. Disney did such a good job with it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everything again, especially that Grand Orchestra finale, because that genuinely took my breath away. I'm so excited to see that again, and to see all of the little shows around the lands, and to see the girls' like opinions and reactions to some of the shows, and like see what they think of everything, because I was blown away by pretty much everything. So I'm really excited to like be there with people who haven't seen it before, so I'm really looking forward to all of the music festival bits, and yeah, just seeing the girls' reactions to everything as well. On our second park day, so the Saturday, we are also going to do a princess breakfast. I'm so excited for this. It was actually my suggestion, and which will blow some people away, because you guys know I don't like meeting characters, especially ones that can talk. I just find it really uncomfortable sometimes. But I actually suggested this to the girls, and I was like, have you guys done it before? And they were like, oh no, and I was like, shall we do it? Just because I thought it would be nice, and like the friends I'm going with, they're all very comfortable with characters, so I thought it would be nice to do that experience with someone who's comfortable with characters, so I can just have my nice pictures and dip. So we're going to be having breakfast at Auberge de Saint-Trelon, or however you say it, I don't know. We are going to be getting an 8:15 slot, so we can get into the park super duper early and get castle pictures with no one else in them, which will be fabulous. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then I believe you meet 3 princesses at breakfast, and it is €50 per person. We all do have annual passes, so we will get annual pass discount with that, so that does help the price a little bit, because it's obviously a very expensive breakfast. But I'm really looking forward to a different character dining at Disneyland Paris. And then on our last park day, which is Sunday, which is May the 4th, it's Star Wars Day. I'm not a huge Star Wars girly, But I've always wanted to sort of be in the parks as like Star Wars Day, just because I think that would be a really cool experience, and it sounds like Disneyland Paris is gearing up some good stuff for us. So they've already released like some new snacks they're going to be having, a new like Yoda burger looking thing. They've set up a stage in Discoveryland, which I'm really curious about because I don't think they've done that before. There's normally like character meet and greets out and about, and I'm really looking forward to just embracing Star Wars for the day. Like I really am not a big fan of Star Wars, but I think that's going to be something different for our trip, and I just think it's going to be a really cool day to just take in the vibe of like Discoveryland at Disneyland Paris and Star Wars, and I just think it's going to be a really fun day. We didn't even plan this trip around that, it just so happened that we're there on that date, so I'm really looking forward to see what they do for Star Wars Day. And that's about it really. I'm not going to tell you all about my flight home because you don't care, because you won't see it. But if you are curious, I'm flying back to Bristol at like 10:30 in the night on the Sunday. You're welcome. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this trip and spending time with my friends and doing loads of rides and meeting characters and seeing the Disney Music Festival and meeting princesses at breakfast and seeing Star Wars things. So much to look forward to. All four of us are buzzing about this trip. We've literally been talking about it for weeks. So we literally cannot wait to get to Disneyland Paris. I cannot wait to show you guys what we get up to and take you along for the ride as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so you are notified when my videos do go live from this trip. But I am so excited to be back at my happy place at my Disneyland Paris with my friends, doing all the good things, and we're also doing some beautiful weather, which I am so excited about. I am very much a sunshine girly. So yeah, I really can't wait for this trip. I'm so excited to take you guys along for the ride with me too. And with that, I am going to love you and leave you, and I will catch you in the next one.